Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. So Sheila now is back, and I'm wondering if other characters other than Deacon and Finn will give Sheila a second chance. So we'll have to see. But we saw today Steffi basically saying that Sheila will never be a part of Finn's life ever again. But little does Steffi know what's been going on and how Finn and Deacon rescued Sheila in the abandoned building from Sugar, okay? And so now Finn is basically forgiving Sheila because he knows now that it was Sugar who did all this and that it was Sheila who tried to protect Steffi from Sugar, okay? And now, you know, Finn and Deacon are a large part of Sheila's support group, and that's a really solid support group. And, you know, Finn and Deacon have influence too, you know. Finn has influence on Hope, and we see in the preview that Hope is gonna be shocked when she finds out that, of course, Sheila is still alive. So we'll have to see how Hope, you know, deals with that. But, you know, we know that Hope and Finn have a little bit of a connection going too. So maybe through Finn, maybe trying to convince people to give Sheila a second chance, maybe Hope will be one of those characters that might consider giving Sheila a second chance. Also, her father, Deacon, is in a relationship with Sheila. So, you know, Deacon and Finn both, you know, believe in Sheila, so maybe Hope will start to do that too. Finn now believes that his mother is changing. After all, she tried to stop Sugar, and she's basically a victim in this. That's what Finn is going to point out, okay? Also, Sheila rescued Kelly, right, that day at the beach too. So Sheila's done a lot of good now, right? And so maybe other characters will start to see that, okay? But other than Hope, you know, what other characters might give Sheila a second chance? You know, we know Finn and Deacon will, right? Finn is really at that point now where it looks like he's going to take a stand maybe against Steffi, and maybe Steffi will give Finn an ultimatum too, you know, either me or Sheila. So we'll have to see how that goes. Deacon, of course, you know, is in a relationship with Sheila. And everyone goes to Il Giardino, right, where Deacon is. So he has influence too, you know. And we'll have to see if Sheila continues working there too. My assumption is that she will. And so all these characters on the show, they're going to be going to Il Giardino, and Sheila's going to be there too. So Sheila's going to have this impact on the characters and the stories. But other than Finn and Deacon and maybe possibly Hope, what other characters could possibly give Sheila a second chance? We know that Steffi and Ridge, you know, never will. Brooke never will. Lee will never will, right? But what about Luna, okay? If it turns out that Luna is the daughter of Finn, okay? If Finn, it turns out to be Luna's father, then that makes Luna Sheila's granddaughter, okay? So that would then bring Luna into Sheila's orbit. And maybe Luna would decide that she wants to know her grandmother, you know? So that's another character possibility that could give Sheila a second chance too. Of course, you know, we don't know if the show is gonna go there though with Finn being Luna's dad, but there's definitely a lot of hints that were dropped, you know, in the recent past. So we'll see if the show goes back to Luna's, you know, who's Luna's father storyline. So we'll see if they pick back up on that, because there are a lot of hints that maybe it's Finn, you know. But we'll have to see. But certainly that would be shocking, right? But there was some hints there that could be the case. So we'll have to see if the show goes back to that. If so, if it does turn out shockingly that you know, Finn is Luna's father, then Luna then is related to Sheila too, okay? And so that would be a huge shakeup, right? And it could bring Luna, and then of course Poppy and Lee too, more, you know, personally into Sheila's orbit as well. So that's a really intriguing dynamic there if the show goes in that direction, okay? Another character I was thinking about that could give Sheila a second chance is Kelly, Steffi and Liam's daughter, okay? Finn's stepdaughter. So what if Kelly starts to take a liking to Sheila? You know, maybe a lot like maybe on The Young and the Restless, where Harrison is taking a liking to Claire, right? Maybe Kelly starts talking about Sheila more and wants to see her more, and Steffi is obviously not going to like that. okay? But sometimes the shows parallel each other. You know, Harrison likes Claire, maybe Kelly will start to like Sheila and maybe want to see her more. We'll have to see. And of course, Sheila, you know, loves, you know, Kelly and everything. And of course, Steffi's going to want to keep Sheila away from her family, okay? So we'll have to see if Kelly starts talking about Sheila, or maybe if Kelly goes back to Il Giardino with one of the nannies maybe, and then like what happened last time, we'll have to see if there's another interaction with Sheila and Kelly. But I can kind of see that scenario happening too, but it doesn't look like most of the characters will give Sheila a chance. But with Deacon and Finn now, Sheila has a lot of support, and Sheila is showing that she is changing, right? We can never go back and erase the past, but Sheila now, if, you know, this is all true, and it looks like it is, that Sheila is the victim of sugar, okay, and tried to stop sugar, then Sheila really has been a saint, you know, recently, right? In recent, you know, storylines. So, you know, she saved Kelly, she tried to stop sugar, you know, not that she's perfect by any stretch, and I'm not supporting Sheila necessarily, okay? She's still a very flawed character, she's done a lot of really bad things, but as she stands now on the show, maybe more people will start to see that she's changing, so we'll see. But what do you think? Do you think other characters will start to give Sheila a second chance? Maybe Hope, maybe, who knows, you know, Luna, if it turns out that she's related to Sheila, we'll have to see. Or maybe even little Kelly, you know, we'll have to see what direction the show's going. And maybe other characters, maybe characters that we don't, you know, expect maybe might give Sheila a chance. So we'll have to see if Sheila's influence starts to grow, because Sheila is back, right? Kimberlyn Brown has a new contract, so Sheila is back. She's definitely going to have an impact on the characters and the storylines. So let me know what you think. Hey, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.